Okay, folks, remember I told you everything is about the 44 and 45, okay? Obama was the 44th president and Trump is the 45th, right? But Trump is also the 44th person to become president. So Trump is actually the 44 and 45. And that's why Trump is going to get his head wound on August 4th, like I said. And it just so happens that Obama is born on August 4th. You know what I'm saying? What is the chance of that the guy who passes it over to him, to Trump, is born on the day that Trump's going to get his head wound? Okay, these are not coincidences. So Trump is the 44-45. And I've shown you this 100 times, that Elvis has been dead for 44 years and a bunch of months. So it's between 44 and 45 years that Elvis has been dead. All right? Because I told you the 44 and 45 is what's super important. And remember, I showed you that the word kill equals 44, because that Trump is going to he's going to get his head wound on August 4th, but he's not going to die. Okay, this is where the video gets interesting. Pay attention. So I asked Google, what is the 35th prime number? And first of all, folks, I don't know anything about prime numbers, and I don't care. All right? The question is, what's important is that the people who run this world care about it, okay? So the prime number, the 35th prime number, is 149. And why is this important? So the 35th president was JFK, okay? And I told you the 35th prime number was 149. 149 was the 35th prime number. And JFK was the 35th president. Let's see when JFK was born. So JFK was born on May 29th. So May 29th is the 149th day of the year. And I just showed you that the 35th prime number was 149. And JFK was the 35th president. And May 29th, the day he was born, is the 149th day. Do you understand? These are not coincidences. Okay? And the backwards birthday of May 29th would be the 216th day of the year, because there's 216 days remaining in the year. So the backwards birthday of May 29th would be the 216th day of the year. And what is the 216th day of the year? You see, it's August 4th, the day that Trump gets his head wound, and Obama's birthday. And I told you it's all about the 44-45. Obama was the 44th president. Trump was the 45th, but Trump was also the 44th person to become president. Anyway, it's the 216th day of the year, the backwards of JFK's birthday, which was the 149th day of the year. And the 35th prime was 149, and JFK was born on, the 149th day of the year, and he was the 35th president. And JFK is the one who got the head wound, and that's why Trump's going to get the head wound on August 4th. And notice that the 149, which is, like I said, JFK's birthday, the 149th day of the year, it looks like Trump's date of birth, 6/14. All you got to do is turn the 9 upside down and make a 6. It'll be Trump's birthday, 6/14. And remember the month chart that I created. So if you started from the first month, would be January up to December, the 12th month. But instead of going back to number 1, you go to 13. So January would be the 1st, the 13th month, the 25th month, and so on. And look, if you go up to, watch this, the 529, which is JFK's birthday, was 529, and the 529th month is in January, the month that Elvis is born, and this is the 45th number from the first month. It's the 45th number in the month of January. and Trump was the 45th president. Do you understand? So if you were to count all the months in January, this would be the 45th one. Again, a great coincidence. So let's take a look at what the 8th and the 4th prime number is, because Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4, right? Obama's birthday. So the 8th prime number equals 19. So the 8th is 19. Now let's look what the 4 is. So the 4th prime number equals 7. So the 8th number was 19, the 8th prime number, and the 4th prime number was 7. So 19, 7, 7, 19, okay? For the 8 and the 4. I'm going to get to the 7, 19, 19, 7 in a minute. So when was Trump born? 6/14. So June 14th is the 165th day of the year. Okay? And the backwards birthday of June 14th would be the 200th day of the year, because there's 200 days remaining. So let's see what the 200th day of the year is. So the backwards birthday of June 14th, which is the 165th day of the year, is July 19th, which is 7/19, 19/7. Do you see that? So, because the prime number 4 was 7 and prime number 8 was 19. 8/4. You understand? Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4. And remember, I just showed you that the 8th prime number was 19 and the 4th prime number was 7. And 197 days on the time and date calculator is 6 months, 14 days. Do you see that? Trump is born on 6/14. Did you see what I just showed you? Do you understand how incredible that is? These are impossible coincidences, what you're saying. And since Trump is the 45th president, let's ask Google, what is the 45th prime number? Bam! Look at that. I said bam, not damn. B-A-M. 197! Are you looking at that? 45th prime is 197. And I just showed you that 197 days is 6 months and 14 days. Trump was born on 6/14. The 8th prime number is 19. The 4th prime number is 7. 8/4, the day he gets his head wound. Trump, 6/14. Do you understand how impossible what I'm showing you is? And remember, I told you that Trump's backwards birthday is 7/19. And if you go from Elvis's birthday, January 8th, and I'm using a leap year, by the way, because it doesn't work unless it's a leap year, but check this out. So, because he was born in 1935, Elvis, but it doesn't matter. As long as it connects somehow, it's good. So January 8th is the day he's born, Elvis, to the backwards birthday of Trump. 7/19 is the backwards birthday of Trump. It's 193 days. 6 months, 11 days is 193 days. And why is this important? 6 months, 11 days, because I told you that's 6/11 is the day that Seattle gets struck. And it's connected to Elvis. It's 193, 6/11. And it just so happens 193 is the 44th prime number. Do you see that? It's the kill number. Because I told you, because kill equals 44. Because I told you that Seattle's going to be struck on 6/11. And 6 months, 11 days is 193, you see? And the 193rd prime is 44, which is the kill number. And if you still don't believe that the 6/11 is connected to the 44, because I told you 6 months, 11 days was 193 days, and the 193rd prime is 44th prime number was 193. Watch as I connect again the 6/11. So let's see what the 6th and 11th prime number is. So the 6th prime number is 13, and the 11th is 31. So 6 is 11, and 11 is 31. I'm sorry, I messed that up. The 6 is the 13th number, and the 11th prime number is 31. So you have 13 and 31 for 6 and 11. So let's look at it like this. So the 6th is the 13, and the 11th prime number is 31. Notice that it's a twin number, okay? You know, it's got the same numbers. And what is 13 plus 31? 44. You see? You see what I'm saying? And it's the 611. And 6 times 11 equals 66. And 66 equals the word twin. And 6 plus 11 is 17. And Trump is going to get his head wound in Ohio, which is the 17th state. And the word kill equals 44 and 17. All right? These are not coincidences, all right? What you're seeing is supernatural. All right? This information is from the Holy Spirit. Do you not understand it? Like I said, everything has to do with the 44 and 45, okay? And it's been 44 to 45 years now that Elvis has been dead, because he died August 16th, 1977. And this year on August 16th, it will be 45 years. But right now, it's between 44 and 45 years. And just to add insult to injury, and the reason there's this discrepancy about Trump being the 44th person and the 45th president is because of a president named Grover Cleveland who served 2 terms as president, but not consecutively. And that's why he wasn't counted twice as a person. Anyway, so Cleveland was the reason that you have this discrepancy. And I told you that Cleveland is in Ohio, and its area code is 216. Because I told you Trump's going to get his head wound in Ohio somewhere. And 216, the 216th day of the year, is August 4th. You see what I'm saying? Everything's connected. Even the stupid, the Cleveland thing, President Grover Cleveland, is connected to Trump's August 4th head wound, which is also Obama's birthday. Okay, folks, I had so much more to show, but I'm not going to do it. I have more to show about the prime numbers. I'm going to show it in a live stream one day, but I want to make this video as short as possible, so that's it. So remember my 2 predictions, okay? Elvis, Seattle on June 11th. Somehow, after a spectacular event, Elvis's image or his name or the number of his name comes up, and Trump gets his head wound on August 4th in Ohio. Those are the only 2 predictions that I have. Anyway, folks, end of video.